So I think you're asking, what do you do, or how do you transition from when a child is playing YouTube videos or on their iPad, and that transition is really tough for them? What do you do? Well, there are two things that I can think of at the top of my head. The first is, if it's a very young child and they're prone to throwing the iPad or really getting aggressive, I would not give them the iPad. I would do the YouTube video, but do it on the smart board where you can control when it's on or off. Second is, I would use a timer, right? So if you're doing it for 5 minutes, then you use the timer to say, nope, it's going off in 5 minutes, and you have to do it. They will lose their blob. You just have to let it be. They just have to get used to that routine. Now, if the child can comprehend, then this is something you could do. You could put the timer on and say, you know, they're not aggressive with it, but they have the iPad, they could watch the YouTube video, and the timer goes off, and then you say, okay, put it into the bin, because the timer went off, and you might have to tactile cue them to put it in the bin. And you know, they will obviously be hesitant, but if you can get them to put it into the bin, even with help, then you say, oh my gosh, that was such good listening. Why don't I give you another minute on the iPad? So then you give them a reward for putting it in the bin. Now, the key here is they have to put it in the bin, the all done bin, or whatever you want to call it, right? And then they get a reward. But they don't always get a reward, right? So if they throw a fuss about it, if they don't put it in the bin, then they don't get extra time. But be very stringent with your extra time. Make sure it's fixed, like 1 minute or 2 minutes. And that's something I would try. I don't know. I hope that answers your question. You can feel free to give me more context if I didn't quite answer it.